We're making it up as we go, laughing together, that's all we know. Life's a ride and we love it so, we're winging it.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Lisa. No, wait. I'm Lisa, hello.
There we go. I don't know why I don't know why I love that. I think it's just because it's different.
Yeah.
People don't. I've never heard anybody go that before. Go with their name first and then. I'm Chris. Hello.
I'm Lisa. Hi.
Or just go, Lisa. Hi.
Oh.
Yeah, welcome back to, what are we on, episode 4 now?
Mm-hmm.
Episode 4 of Winging It, brand new well, I can't say brand new podcast now.
We're still new.
Relatively new podcast of about us, about our life, about how we have gotten to where we are now, which, you know, isn't the best of places, but, you know, we're here, which is good. And, yeah, just talking shit.
Yep.
It's the best part of my week, just getting to
Welcome!
It's the best part of my week, just getting to sit here and just talk.
It's nice.
It is. It's really nice. It's good to get to
nice.
get to do it, and we almost nearly didn't do it this week.
Well, you've not been well. I seem to have shared my illness with you, so you're welcome.
I still am as well. I'm just feeling, I don't know what it is. I just feel a bit bleh. I don't even know why. I'm just dead.
Well, I had a cold. Like
Yeah.
it was quite a bad cold. Like I thought it was COVID, but I didn't have any tests. So, and it, you know, I didn't get the piercing migraine that I did every time I've had COVID. But yeah, you're not well.
I know, and I think a lot of it is to do with my my change in mindset recently as well, because I obviously
And that's why you're not well.
Well, I think my body's not used to me not eating as much as what I'm doing, because I have, for some reason, over the past few weeks, maybe since can you put, because I feel like that's going right in front of the camera. Yeah, thank you.
Down there.
Since the Fringe.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it was since the Fringe, and my mindset for some reason just completely changed. Where I don't eat until the plate's finished now. I eat until I'm full.
Yeah, that's what you should eat.
And I don't eat when I'm bored. Mm-hmm. I drink red wine.
Yeah, we've become red wine drinkers, haven't we?
Yes.
I don't even know how that happened.
I can tell you exactly how it happened. Last week, my blood pressure was really high. Mm-hmm. And we don't really know why. I think to be honest with you, I think I was measuring it wrong. But it was still quite high, and I'd phoned the mental health nurses and stuff trying to work out what the right thing to do was. And they says, well, it's coming back down now because I took a reading while I was on the phone to them. And they're like, what do you do to relax? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I like to have a couple of beers at night just to chill out. And they're like, well, do that. And I was like, I said, well, why don't you try like a glass of red wine? Glass of red wine always seems to chill people out. And this is a recommendation coming from a nurse, by the way. And
well, they used to take it back in the day for medicinal purposes, didn't they?
So I don't like red wine, generally. I really don't. Well, I didn't. So I went onto Google and I was like, I Googled in red wine for people who don't like red wine. And it gave us a few options and tried a few, and I really liked it. And then you joined on the bandwagon. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden we are wanky red wine drinkers.
Red wine wankers.
Yes. Although I do you know what I would love to do? I want to do like a midweek kind of, once we're big enough and we can get like a Patreon or something and do like a midweek wine time podcast.
A wine time
podcast where we can just sit and we'll talk. We'll sit here, we'll talk, and we can just drink some red wine, and it'll get slurrier and slurrier.
Is that sensible though? You know, putting that out in there when people have got like addictions and
it's choices.
I know,
right?
I know that, but I still
know,
wouldn't
I
want to glorify it.
I understand what you're saying, and I do get it. But if I had an addiction like that, I wouldn't choose to watch that.
No, true, fair.
But that's no. We can talk.
It's not really for us to decide for what people do, is it? I don't know. I love the idea of Patreon and stuff like that, but I just pay your bills first. Please don't Like,
We're
don't
not-
do it.
we're-
I know,
we're-
but
we're
just
not even
that,
there yet.
I'll always say that though, and I will always make sure that people are not putting themselves in any financial difficulty just to listen to us drink red wine.
Yeah, I mean that's
It's not worth it.
all right. The way you put it there, that's one way of putting it. The other way I put it, and there's another mentality change that I have only just kind of gotten around to recently, is pay me for my content.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I do radio, I get paid for that, and I have offered them my music writing services and things
Yeah,
like that,
absolutely,
and I am quite flexible with them in the sense of saying like, oh, just whenever you can, just whatever. But now I'm at the stage where I know that my music writing is good. I
is very
can
good.
write good music now, and I want people to pay me for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I meant by pay me for my content. But you know, advertisers, come on. Come on. Anyway, the reason that I was bringing
We'll get there.
the reason that I was bringing this up to do with me not being well and the losing weight thing as well is I've been holding on to this since Wednesday last week, or maybe Thursday, I can't remember, when we were having dinner.
Hold on. All right.
Holding on to what I'm about to say because I wanted to talk about it on the podcast.
Okay.
And I'd eaten some of my dinner, and it was like half the chicken. I'd eaten quite a bit of the pasta because I always go for the carbs first because that
Is this
fills
when I
me up.
made the chicken parmigiana?
Yes.
Yeah, which was really good. I really
It was
liked that.
lovely. And you went, I think you're on Manjaro when you're not telling me. And listen, no shame to anybody on that because, you know, if you can afford it, go for it. But you're the second person to ask me that.
Oh, really?
Hmm. My mum asked me as well.
Okay.
Says, are you on the Jag?
Oh, really?
And I was like, no. I tried it a few months ago, but it made me sick.
I didn't know you tried it.
You found it?
I found the Jag, and
I
that's the
told
only
you that.
reason I knew.
I told you that I'd try it. I tried it.
Yeah, when I found the thing
Right.
in the fridge, and I was like, "Why is this in the fridge?"
Yeah.
You said, "Oh, I got a free trial or something," and I was just like, "All right, okay."
Yeah, but it wasn't for me. It didn't make me
No.
feel good. And yeah, but that's like the reason I bring this up, right? And I kind of got on my high horse internally about it, is because I've got no secret that I've had weight loss surgery as well, and it worked to an extent. And when I was losing that weight, now reminder, and I'm going to try and put a picture in here if I remember, but I was 25 stone at one point. I was very, very heavy, very, very unhealthy. And I went for the weight loss surgery because I wanted to be around longer. Simple as that. And then as time went on, I was losing weight and people were talking to me and they were like, oh, Chris, you look great. You've lost weight. What's your secret?
Mm-hmm.
And I have no shame about the fact that I got weight loss surgery. And I'm like, oh, I've got a gastric band. And their opinion just changed.
Really?
Like that. It was like, oh.
So, like, you've taken the easy way
Yeah,
out.
oh my, but it is
That was
not.
that. Is that what?
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
and it's not. Weight loss surgery is not. I would say weight loss surgery is harder than dieting and exercise.
Why?
Well, he's talking about addicts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. I probably always will be a food addict.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get a gastric band, that's okay, don't worry about it. It's in the background.
That's all right.
When you get a gastric band, you are restricting yourself from being able to have the thing that you're addicted to.
Food.
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not, you're not making the choice not to eat it, you're forcing yourself not to eat it, which sometimes isn't a healthy thing.
What do you mean?
Well, mind when I went for the surgery, they had to do all these psych tests and stuff to make sure that I was going to manage it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was because, like, I'm not choosing not to have a Chinese. I can't have a Chinese because it will not go down my throat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's like being, I think the only other addiction I've had is smoking. And that's like being a smoker, a heavy smoker, and then being all of a sudden cigarettes are unavailable. You can't get them anywhere, and you've got no option. It is tough.
But it's different with food because you need food to survive.
Yeah, no, I know that. It's then I need to make the choices about certain types of food and all that. And to be honest with you, I got ill. You know, I was very, very malnourished.
Yeah.
I lost my fingernails. I've still not got any toenails. I was losing hair. It wasn't
You lost
fun.
some sight.
Oh, that's right. I lost a good bit of my sight as well.
Peripheral vision on one side. It went, and we didn't know
Yeah.
until you went to get your eyes tested. And
so I think my point is that if somebody is losing weight, don't just assume about anything. And
Okay.
not just you, but anybody. Because
I was joking.
I know. But because the weight loss medication is so widely available
Yeah.
now, it seems to be the first thing that people ask you. You don't go, oh, you look great. What have you done? That's amazing. You go, you look great. You're Manjaro. No, do you know what?
No. I will agree with you that is probably what people say now,
It's the
but
first
it's
thought.
not necessarily a bad thing.
No, absolutely. I didn't say that. I'm actually, that's my point. It's
Yeah.
not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, and if it is, I think for me anyway, like obviously I'm overweight and I'm curious about Manjaro, so but the side effects put me off, especially the mood swings, and I'm 40, so I'm very concerned about my bones and things like that, because obviously I'm about to go into perimenopause.
Well, there's the other thing as well. Like, I didn't know I had arthritis until I lost weight. Because the fat was protecting my bones.
Yeah. So it's all this, and so I think for me anyway, it was more for I was genuinely joking with you.
I know.
Like, it was genuinely a joke. But for anyone else, to be honest, I would never say it other than to you, which is probably, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I wouldn't say it to someone else if I didn't know them as well as I know you. I'm sorry if I upset you.
It wasn't an upset. I knew that I wanted to talk to you about it, but I figured we could
Yeah.
do it here because it's...
But I don't want that to be like going around in your head for
No.
4 days.
No,
Like,
because you said it, I responded, and then that was it.
yeah, okay.
And I kind of built on it with the whole weight loss surgery
Yeah.
thing and that, because people do. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to name any names here, right? But I've got a friend who went for weight loss surgery, I think at the beginning of the year or the end of last year, I can't remember. But it was, he went for weight loss surgery and he has had nothing but problems ever
Yeah.
since. He spent 16 weeks in the hospital
Yeah.
afterwards because his throat closed up.
It was the
so
throat tried to
basically,
heal or
yeah,
something.
I don't really know what. I don't know the specifics behind it, but he'd gotten a bypass, maybe, or what's the other one? A sleeve? I think it was
Sleeve.
a bypass, or I don't know. But anyway, they had to do something, and obviously they fix it, and then your body has to heal. But his body decided to heal a wee bit higher up, and his throat healed when it wasn't actually thing. So then he couldn't eat or drink or anything, and he had to go and get these endoscopy, the thing that you get up your bum when you're looking for.
That's a colonoscopy.
Aye, but the other side,
endoscopic
Aye,
or
that's it.
endoscopy.
yeah, and it wasn't for the camera. It was just to put it in, just to
Sort of
loosen
open
his
it.
throat. It was, honestly, and he's
Brutal.
still having issues now, and
Oh, is he?
that's what we're in October now, and he's still going. So yeah, when you get if you're in a position in your life where you have to make that choice, there's no shame in it
No.
at all. When I first got my gastric band, I was like, right away, I was straight on social media. I was like, listen, telling you right now, and I'm proud to admit it, I have just had weight loss surgery. There's no shame here. I am excited about the next part of my life. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Anyway, that was my rant. That was a much longer than a 1 minute moan, I think.
I didn't do my 1 minute one last week
No, you
either.
didn't. And we didn't talk about what we were watching, which, by the way, I want to get into today.
What, you talking about House? That was a brutal episode last night.
It was.
It was.
Do you know what? Well, let's just do it just now. I have got this rule with TV, haven't I?
Yep.
If
Say with Criminal Minds.
if
anything.
anything happens to a baby or a young child, I'm out.
Yeah, you don't watch it.
And there's a number of reasons for that, right? But one of the reasons is because if that baby or that young child is on screen crying, they are not acting, right? They are feeling that emotion, which means that they were made to feel that emotion. However it was done, however humanely it was done, all that sort of stuff, they were feeling that emotion. They weren't acting it, right? That's the first thing. the second thing is, I don't want to see babies die on TV. I didn't cry or anything, but I couldn't watch half of that.
It was horrible. It wasn't nice. This. I don't think we should talk about it.
Are you ready?
No, I just don't think we should talk about it. But I do think that Omar Epps and the two-parter was outstanding.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely phenomenal actor. But anyway.
Yeah, he showed his chops on those 2 episodes.
Yeah.
He's always been good, but those 2 episodes...
And it was like he's always been fairly, trying to please House, trying to do that.
So.
Yeah, well, I think he would... Okay, I don't know for certain, but I got the impression that he was trying to... So obviously not Omar Epps, like the character. Foreman, thank you. Eric Foreman, which is funny.
That 70s show.
Yeah. He is... I think he's trying to show House that he can disagree with him and that he can argue with him, and then obviously went through all that where he nearly died. And it's excellent. It was called Euphoria Parts 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2, I believe.
Yeah,
very good. Very good.
The kind of dear end of season 2.
The dear end of season 2.
I was going to go for dead end, but then I didn't want to. I was going to say so stupid. So I was going to go for dead end, but I didn't want to go with such a harsh word.
So you said dear?
I changed the last letter of dead to dear, and I've got no idea why.
The dear end.
Yes, the dear end of season 2.
The latter part of season 2. But no, it was an excellent acting from him.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, really, just astounding. Really good.
You need to talk about Hugh Laurie as well, though, because he kind of puts the American, but he's
legend.
But he's as British as they come.
Yeah,
right. I mean,
I actually watched him and
Stephen Fry
do the Mr.
Yeah.
Drop bit.
Brilliant. But he plays that part so well that you forget that he's British.
Oh yeah. I forget that it's Hugh Laurie.
Not even just the accent, mannerisms, just everything.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's very good.
It was good.
It's very good.
Anyway, I don't even know how long we're in, and I haven't even asked. How are you?
Well, I pulled a muscle putting my sock on this morning.
Show your age.
I know, that's what my dad always said. Old age doesn't come alone. So
What was it? Was it my dad that?
Open an iron brew bottle and he put his back out, slipped a disc. Yeah, it's really, really sore. Like I went for a shower, that's why my hair's wet. But I went, oh God, it's still sore. I went for a shower and it's eased off a bit with the heat. And I've obviously had my paracetamol and ibuprofen to try and ease it off and not feel it as much.
I've got the better drugs, just so you know.
Yeah, well, I don't take them. They make me go, ooh. That's just what codeine
Aye.
before people think we're doing anything else. But no, it's other than that, I'm fine. I feel better, although I've still got this horrible cough. What about you? How are you?
I think I've just spent the past 20 minutes talking about how I am. I'm not well.
Yeah.
You said I was taking Manjaro.
Didn't
I'm not
say you were
ashamed
taking
of weight loss
Manjaro.
surgery. You know, all that. But no, I'm good. I'm very motivated just now with a lot of stuff.
Same.
And
it
it's
must be like rubbing off on us.
Sorry. I know. A rubbing off joke. I was trying to be...
I don't even know why.
I know, because then I get the same thing because I know who watches us, and then it all gets so embarrassing again.
Anyway.
I'm mega motivated just now, and I get... it's funny because Mondays are always the same, right? We're recording this on Monday because...
You've been well, unwell. You've been well, unwell.
Mondays are always the same. I get really frustrated about where I am in my career on a Monday.
Yeah, you've said this to me before.
Yeah.
Like...
It's like I'm going to sound really arrogant when I say this, right? And it's not arrogance in a sense, it's confidence, maybe.
Yeah. Well,
I've got all this skill that realistically I only realised that I had over the past couple of years.
Since you're taking your ADHD meds, yeah.
Yeah, and in particular the music writing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it, and I love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've written so much, but I can't get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't get, like, I know that radio stations, for example, need music beds. They need production music. Adverts need production music, all that sort of stuff. All stuff that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't get it out there. I wrote an article on LinkedIn today, actually, about this, and I called it, was it something like media industry is missing out on us. And I was talking about 8 neurodivergent creatives, because we create all this like really, really good stuff, but before we even think about putting it out into the world, the RSD kicks in, and it's like, what if it's not good enough? What if somebody laughs at it? What if somebody thinks it's rubbish? You know, and then I don't put it out there. And that's the same way like applying for other radio jobs. And by the way, let me just say, I love my current radio job. It's 4 hours out of my day. I've got much more time in the day to do stuff and earn money. And that's the same thing, that I'll work and I'll put a demo together for them, and I'll do the music and I'll do all that, and then I'll listen to it back, and I'll be like, no, I'm not going to send it. It's not good enough. And it just always, every Monday's the same. I get this motivation on a Monday. I'm like, right, this is the week it's going to be. And then, I don't know, come Tuesday, I'm back into my old routine, and I don't know why.
So how do you overcome that then?
Don't work on a Monday.
No, because would the same thing not just then happen on a Tuesday?
Yeah, probably.
Right, so how do you overcome it?
I don't know.
Go over yourself and send it?
But then my worry after that is that if they do get it, and then, well, one, if they email me and tell me it's not good enough, or two, which is very common in the media industry, they just ignore you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because they get so many though, they physically can't, and that's the way I would frame that in my head is I've not made the cut to be contacted.
Yeah.
So how can I improve? What can I do better? I would also be contacting the people that know, the people who are, you know, what is it they're looking for in a music bed, or what is it they're looking for that I'm not providing, and see if you can do it. But create it and put it out there, and there will be, you know, build it and they will come. Yeah.
I mean, look at the theme tune for this. You know, I wrote that.
It's very cool. I like it, but I actually don't know it. I know. We're giving it up.
Nope,
we're making it up.
Yeah.
I'm out of tune.
Rick Astley, never gonna give you up. But yeah, that's where but I am mega motivated today, because it's now 2:10, and we're still creating.
Yes.
There's a fly kind of floating about my camera, and you're going to, I guarantee you, it's going to land on the lens at some point, and
we will call him Frank. Frank the fly.
Yes. Right, shall we move on and do some?
Oh, we should call him Stephen.
Chat.
Stephen Fly. We just mentioned Stephen Fry. It's funny.
That's funny.
Right, so are you going first, or am I going first?
So what am I on this week?
You're on. Am I the a-hole?
Yes.
I'm on. What would you do?
Okay. Tell you what, you go first.
Right. Okay. So what would you do? You're in Tesco. You only came in for a loaf of bread and some bin bags, but now you've been in here 25 minutes. Your trolley's full of random stuff, and somehow you've ended up in the snack aisle with your child.
Uh-oh.
And that's when it kicks off. Your child, your own flesh and blood, throws themselves on the floor, arms flailing like they've been struck down by the sheer injustice of modern parenting. The crime? You said no to the family-sized bag of gummy bears because A, it's 10 a.m, B, they didn't eat the ones from last week, and C, you're trying to cling to some vague idea of being a responsible adult. Your child, meanwhile, is howling like a Victorian orphan. I need them. I'll literally die without them. A packet of bourbons get booted across the aisle. Woman near the pasta glances over with a look that says, rookie. And you're now fully in it. People are staring. What would you do?
I would like to think in the first instance that I wouldn't be in that position in the first place, because our kids are quite... Sometimes
it's a toddler, like say 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been in this situation with
you?
one of our children. Yes,
okay.
I will tell you what happened when she said what you would do. So our children are not perfect.
No, God,
they've been there.
A couple of things I would need to check first, and this is my ADHD probably gone. I would check to see who was looking, not because I'd be embarrassed, but just to see if I had, the backup or support of the other grown-ups around me. And you'll understand why in a second, right?
Okay.
Because there's no... Basically, I want to make sure there's no judgment.
And what if there
from
was
them.
judgment?
Well, then I would do something else. But if there was no judgment, and I knew that I wasn't going to be judged for my next part, my next... whatever. Can't think of the word now. Action. I would walk away.
Yeah, okay.
I would just get up and I would walk away. And I would make sure I get far enough away that I still know the kid's safe, but they can't see me. Because they will calm down pretty quickly to come and get me. It's like a dog.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oreo, for example, he's terrible for coming back.
Yep.
When he's off the
Yeah,
lead.
it's recalled.
However,
I just said it was pish.
That's all right. Well,
He's not crying, it's fine.
I discovered something with him a wee while back where if he didn't come to me, I'd just go.
Yeah.
Just go without him because he will not be that far away.
No.
He needs to know where I am.
Same, I just shut the door if he doesn't come in now.
Yeah.
When he comes over, I'm like, you go.
So I would do the same with the kids, and there was only if I knew, like there would be like that kind of secret eye contact with another dad, where he'd be like,
I'll keep an eye.
"I've got you."
Yeah.
Right, and that dad would then know that if I walk away, I'm about.
Yeah.
But the kid doesn't know that. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just literally just walk away. I would not bring any attention to it in the slightest. Now, if the other side was that there was judgment,
Yep, that was my next question.
I honestly don't know. I would try and talk to them, but I also think that I might end up caving to the pressure.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not just the kid
I think you
pressuring
would
me.
cave to the pressure.
Because it's not just the kid pressuring me at that point. I'm under a lot of pressure from other people as well. Or potentially the other thing that I would do is I would take out my frustration on the adults that are judging me.
Oh, right, okay. Well, like, what you looking at?
The fuck you looking at? You're perfect. I don't know why I spoke like that. I don't know.
Do you know what I would do?
What would you do?
I actually did this because
Oh, yeah.
one of our kids actually did have a tantrum. It was either Summer or Erica, and I'd seen it on an advert and I just thought it was hilarious. So they started having a tantrum. It was over some, I can't remember what, it was like cereal or something, but I think the advert might have been cereal, so I might be mixing up the memories. But anyway, and they did that, and it was in Lidl, and they started having a tantrum. And what the mum does in the advert is just also start having a tantrum. She lay on the floor, like she went full on. I didn't do that because, the floors are probably pretty gross. But no, I started stomping my foot, jumping up and down and screaming. And I didn't care who was there. And I genuinely, and honestly, they shut up very quickly, like the child. And they just kind of looked and they were like, what's going on? And I've done that when they were bickering. Oh my God. So there was the time when we were walking to school and it was snowing. We couldn't get the car up the street.
Yeah.
And so the car just kept sliding back down, and I was like, oh, screw it, we're just going to walk. But I knew we'd be arriving like bang on 9, so I was like trying to walk, keep them motivated and walk. Anyway, got there, 8:59, got a text message from the school saying school's been shut because of the snow, because teachers weren't getting there and whatnot. And I was like, oh, so all the mums are passing. Did you get the text? I'm like, what text? And then I looked and I was like, guys, school's shut. So I was like, all right, let's go then. I've got makeup on my finger. So walked back, and honestly, it was Summer and Erica, and all they did was bicker and moan and whine and complain. I'm cold, my legs are sore. I was like, oh my God, it's not that long a walk. and we got to the bottom of the street and I'd had enough, so I just threw myself on the ground and started making a snow angel, and the two of them were like, Mum, are you okay? I was like, fine, I'm making a snow angel, leave me alone. Honestly, I'd had enough. I'd absolutely had enough. But they laughed.
I think that's like a...
Because it's so out of character for me as well.
You're kind of you're breaking the... What is it you call it when I'm comparing kids to dogs right now. But what is it you call it when, if a dog's getting like really, really wound up, and then you... Like for us, we've got the wee beep button. What's it called? You're breaking...
Interrupting the behaviour.
Yeah, interrupting the behaviour. So that's kind of similar to what you're doing there as well. You're interrupting the behaviour by doing something that they don't normally see.
Yeah.
So
it was just funny, and they still talk about it. Do you remember that time? I'm like, yes, I do remember that time. But yeah, it was, and I did that. I would do. That's what I would do now. But here's one. What would you do? This is just a wee sort of offshoot, a wee extra.
Patreon.
What would you do if you saw someone else's kid having a tantrum, and you were, what would you do? They were looking about. They were like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. What would you do? If anything.
It's not my place to do anything, right? And that, however, if they were very clearly looking for help,
how does that look though?
I don't know. I would need to. There has been a couple of times where I have inserted myself into a situation to calm it down. I can't. Not like tantrums or anything like that. It was more. I wish I could remember specifics, but there has been more than once where I've done it, and I've just started talking to the kid. Because obviously I've got my bluey tattoo, which is always a great icebreaker with kids. Like there was definitely one time where a kid was crying, and the adult was talking to the kid, and I had one. I was carrying my books, my suitcase.
Yeah.
And I read the situation, because if I read the situation and know that I'm not going to be welcomed or it's not going to be accepted, then I won't do it. But I read the situation and I just stopped and I just started talking to the kid. Didn't even talk to the adult, which I know is a bit kind of dodgy in a sense. But there was eye contact made, and there was an agreement made between us with the eye contact, and I got down. You know how like they teach you how to do in Frankie and Benny's, you go down to the level and you crouch and so I did that, and I just started talking to her, and I was like, you got some big feelings going on here, what's happening? And then I said, listen, I know that I'm sure it was your dad. Yeah, I said, I know your dad's like trying his best here. I said, I'll tell you what, I've got a wee can I give you a wee present? Or I said, can I give you a wee present? But I was looking at Dad. And then I went into the suitcase and got one of the books out, and I said, I've got this book here, and I said, I wrote this book, and it's all about having big feelings and all that. So next time you may be having some big feelings, maybe have a look at this book and read it and see if that helps you. And then it was like a couple of weeks later, I got a message from the dad on Instagram.
Oh, that's nice.
Just saying thank you. But yeah, so I have inserted myself into situations like that before, but only if I know for 100% certainty that it's going to be accepted and that it's welcomed. Yeah, that's what I do.
Fair.
I love talking to kids, though. Like kids, I can talk to kids on a level that not many grown-ups can.
It's because you are a big kid.
It's true. It's 100% true. I'm a big kid with an adult mind, so I can still do all the adult things like regulate and what's the word now? Oh, imagine I've got a big bag of sweeties and a child would eat all the sweeties, whereas an adult would eat some.
Regulate.
Is it regulate? Is that what I'm thinking?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. But realistically, I am a big kid, and
a big kid.
I think that's why I get through to kids so well, because they get me. and I get them.
Yeah, you've got a good way, especially with neurodivergent kids.
Yeah.
Like you've got that, but obviously because you connect with them.
We know our own. Those,
We know our own.
Yep.
Peer reviewed.
yes.
Yeah.
Peer reviewed, is that a thing?
Peer reviewed, yes. That's what Donald Trump does
I
not
don't.
do, because he does not spout peer reviewed
Actually,
advice. He spews shit.
actually, on that, right? See when he did that announcement last week about the Tylenol, paracetamol, autism thing. Hang on.
Please release the Epstein files. We don't care about Tylenol. Release the Epstein files.
Right. So
Thank you.
when that came out, and I was going to say this to you, and I completely forgot. I was like, I want to do an emergency show, just a wee 15-minute show talking about this, because I think one of the first episodes we got a comment on one of the videos saying you should do topic on mum guilt,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, parent guilt, and they were like, no, mum guilt is completely different.
It is different.
And what parents and mums in particular don't need is that
Added on.
added on.
Yeah.
Like, your child is the way they are because you had a headache and you took some no, shut up.
Yeah.
Because it's not, and it's not true.
It's not true at all.
I don't understand. I'm going to get into politics. I don't know why we're getting into politics here, but I don't understand how we can get away with saying stuff like that.
He can't. He can't, because people who... this is why things are peer reviewed. So this is why in science you can make a theory, right? Which is A squared plus B squared equals C squared, right? That's your theory. But then you have to prove that theory. And then you submit that to science people. And then they try and...
Scientists.
Yes, they try and disprove this. See, I'm very intelligent, but I'm not articulate. They try and disprove that theory, but then they can say this has been peer reviewed and this is what we found. It works or whatever, or it doesn't work. And then that would be the new sort of statement. But he doesn't get any of the information. People. Like the whole bleach thing, for example, with COVID. Do you know what I mean? Is there anything we can do with that? People have said bleach kills COVID because bleach is harsh. So he's like, oh, well, can we drink it? No, you cannot drink it. Nothing's changed with bleach other than we now know that it kills COVID. So, but you can't ingest it. That's what I mean. He says things without scientific backup.
But the problem is in that situation, and when he did the whole Tylenol thing and whatever,
I hope Tylenol sue him.
I don't know, but he did the whole Tylenol.
He didn't
thing.
say paracetamol. He said Tylenol.
I know, but that's what that is.
Sue him.
It was. It is a brand of paracetamol. That's the whole point. Anyway, when he made that statement, he was surrounded by doctors. He was surrounded by his people. Not a single person, contradicted him or anything like that.
I've seen people contradict him though. I've seen people contradict him, and he dismisses it. He dismisses it because if you say anything against him, he'll just dismiss you because he's in such a because he's in such a state of power, and he's got so much money. He's got away with stuff that he should never have got away with ever, and he thinks he can. It's like he's in complete denial. Like this is what I'm saying is fact. What you're saying is completely ludicrous. It's
fake
wrong.
News.
It's fake news. That's what he does. He would just dismiss it, but that's the other thing I think with people in business, and this is something I've always struggled with, is the work way of saying things. So like the thing I'm talking about when he was talking about something costing like $7 billion, and the guy looked at him and he was like,
one, yeah.
I'm getting my figures wrong, but he's like, it wasn't that much, and he said, oh yeah, it was, and then he's like, can I look at the figures? And they looked at the figures and he said, oh yeah, it's that much if you add everything, but this was done 5 years ago, and you know what I mean? He just pulls figures out his ass, or makes it look a certain way.
Ass hat.
Yeah, and so I've seen people disagree with them, and it doesn't matter. He just dismisses them because he just thinks that he's better. He just thinks he knows better, and he thinks that he. Well, it's not even that he thinks he can get away with it. He knows he can get away with it because people have let him get away with it for far too long, and it's people agree with them. Fine, you know what I mean. You're entitled to your opinion, but for goodness sake, believe the science, believe the evidence. Don't just believe what you're told.
The thing that I'm seeing just now, and listen, I know that we're only seeing like a small part of it. Plus, we're not even in the country. You know, it's not our place to kind of talk about this. However, I have seen a lot of his supporters start to kind of see sense in a way, and like the outspoken ones as well, like the one. Candace Owens.
I love her. I do like her. But what? So this is why I watch her, because she has opposing views to me on certain aspects, and I like being challenged in my way of thinking. So I don't mind that. I don't see it often. I have to actually go looking for it because the algorithm only shows me what I watch. You know, what I want to see, and or not what I want to see, but what I do happen upon and then continue watching, so it only continues to show me what I continue to believe. Like I think it's a good thing to see the opposite side from time to time, just to sort of go, right, well, that's a good way of thinking about it, or I'd never thought of it that way, because otherwise you've got a one-dimensional viewpoint. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But yeah, my point is with her, I know she has, like, as far as I'm aware, and again, fact check me if you want, but she was very heavy Trump supporter, and then with the whole Epstein thing, and he was like, "No, there's no Epstein files." No. And well, that's what she said. She's like, he is gaslighting the country.
Yeah, yes.
And but again, I don't want to get any deep. I mean, what are we? 42 minutes in, and we've been talking about him.
Let's not. Right, let's move past him because
who's the asshole? Well,
right, go for it.
That actually, the other thing I was just about to say. You know, when I was doing all my work at the Edinburgh Fringe this year, and I spoke to quite a few Americans. Yes. Every single American I spoke to me with a sense of apologeticness. Is that a word?
No, but I know what you mean.
Like they had that kind of sorrowful tone in their voice. It was like, because I'm like, so you Canadian or are you American or what? And I'm like, American.
I think a lot of Americans are ashamed of their country right now, but then I'm ashamed sometimes to be British.
Like the stuff that's going on over here as well.
Do you know what I mean? It's not ashamed to be British. I'm proud to be Scottish. Very proud to be Scottish. I
know, but then you look at those. So, oh God, we're getting deep now, right? But I'm going to say it. So we see it on the news that, you know, people are putting flags up everywhere. Right? No, wait.
Is this the St. George's Cross? I hadn't actually seen this.
So
Someone told me about it.
People putting flags up everywhere, and they're all like, "Oh, is it a crime to be proud of your country?" And it's like, no, it's absolutely not a crime to be proud of your country, but that is not the reason that you're putting those flags up. You're putting those flags up as an intimidation tactic, and to show other people that they are not welcome there. And I only ever seen it with England flags until a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, you seen them?
And I've started seeing them. Have a look, see when you go and pick the girls up later. I'm assuming you're going to pick them up because I need to edit this. As soon as you turn into Cranhill, they're everywhere.
Oh, really?
Honestly, have a look when you see them. And again, it's nothing to do with the flag or being proud of your country. It's the reason that they're up there in the first place. And it's very disheartening to see that in 2025 we are going back to what it was like in the early 90s, for us anyway, that I would remember.
So I would say that a lot of what's going on is because of Trump.
It's made it okay.
But he's not even just that. I mean, I don't want to give him that much power, although he does have that much power. Roe v. Wade has been overturned in America.
That's the abortion.
That's the abortion law, where it was a woman's right to have an abortion. Now it's illegal. It's illegal for a woman to have an abortion in America.
All states, or
No, not all states. A lot of them. And if you're found to go crossing a state to have an abortion, you can be arrested.
Oh, that's right. I did
I
remember
mean,
reading
it's, and then at that we've gone back on that on women's rights, and then we're going back on racism, where it's what happened to being kind. You know, I mean, everybody, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but talk to them, talk to people, find out about it, ask. You know, for people coming over here, what brought you here? Why are you over here? I mean, if they want to talk to you, they might not, but like, what is it? And you can't use the fact that you can't speak the language as a reason, because we've got Google Translate now.
I seen a cracking video the other day, and to me, and again, we'd only been shown certain things, you know, but to me, this is what I've been shown. And it was a video of, it was one of these big rallies where it was in England again, and it was one of those anti-immigrant rallies, and there was all these men going, oh, we're here to protect the women, we're here to protect the children, it's all about protecting the women and the children from the you know, the rapists, all that. And then this woman got up on the stage and started telling her story about how she was raped, and she was like telling the whole story or whatever, and the other guys on the stage are, you know, backing her up. It's like, oh, we're doing this to protect you, we're doing that. And then she goes, my rapist was white. And they grabbed the mic off her and told her to fuck off.
See, that's not okay. That is not okay.
And that's not me interpreting anything. That is what happened on that video.
It's
and that's
whatever fits their agenda, whatever fits their political agenda. It doesn't matter who you are or whatever. Rape is wrong. Rape is wrong. It's sexual assault is wrong, and anything that's not consensual is wrong. It's you know what I mean. It's.
And I think the reason that I go so deep on this as well is because I did a video a few weeks ago about how I'm getting really down about people cheating at life and getting successfdon't. And it's an ADHD thing. It's a justice, an innate sense of justice. You know.
So who's cheating?
No, I don't mean in general. I'm talking about just the way everything's going just now, and like those guys, for example, are getting away with behaving the way they're behaving because they are painting it as we are protecting the women and children, but they are not. No. All they're wanting to do is
feed their own agenda.
Attack the immigrants, the non-white British, English, whatever. Oh man, I'm all wound up now. I know. Right, you want to do Am I the Asshole?
Yeah, I think.
Please, I think we need to lighten the load a wee bit here. Okay, so this is from Reddit.
Yeah.
It says, "Hi all, this might sound petty, and it probably is, but I'm at my wit's end. We live in a semi-detached house, and our neighbours have been constantly playing..." Oh, wait. My screen's too small. There we go. My neighbours have been constantly partying. I'm talking loud music, shouting, karaoke, full-on group sing-alongs that go well past midnight. And it's not even just the odd weekend, it's like every other night lately. I've asked them politely a few times if they would keep it down, especially during the week because we've got 2 young kids and they either brush it off or say, it's just a few friends, or we'll keep it down next time. They never do. Last week they had a full-blown garden rave on a Wednesday night. Smoke machine, laser lights, bass that made the building shake. So the next morning I got up at 6:30am, brackets, thanks kids. And I thought, fine, let's play that game. And I put the speaker right up against the shared wall at exactly 7am and I cranked up the Peppa Pig theme tune at full volume on repeat for 25 minutes. Then I switched to Hey Dougie. And let's just say they got a full toddler playlist experience before 8am. Now, they're complaining that I'm being deliberate, and what do you call inverted commas, deliberately antagonistic, and said that I'm setting a bad example for the kids. I told them I was simply returning the favour at a reasonable hour. My partner thinks I went a bit far, and that we should try and stay civil. but I honestly feel like I was pushed to this. So, am I the asshole, or am I just matching their energy?
Matching their energy. That's exactly what I would have done. Only I would have done that and went out for the day. Took the kids to the park. I would have messaged all my neighbours, like if it's a flat.
Yeah.
I would have, well, no, so it'd be like we said, a shared wall, so semi-detached. Yeah, no, I would have said to them, if you don't turn it down, I'm going to do it to you. And yeah.
So you were giving them a warning?
No, because I think if I'd given them a warning, I'd probably have backed out of it. But I would absolutely, I don't think they're an asshole at all. I mean, it's not helpful, but yeah, I'd have done that, but I'd have went out for the day and I would have left the same song on repeat for the full time, 100%. Because they're the assholes. They're not. You know, Wednesday night. Come on, they've said they've got kids. Have they got kids?
I don't know. I never asked.
Well, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so you can assume if they're having a full-on garden rave on a Wednesday night that they don't have kids or the kids are older or whatever. Nah, they're the asshole. That's every other night? Nah.
If I thought it wasn't cruel to do it, what I would do is put Baby Shark on repeat and leave Oreo in.
Yeah, that would be cruel for
Yeah,
Oreo.
do you want to hear? I'm not going to turn the camera around, right? But do you want to hear something cool?
Our dog sings.
Our dog sings along with Baby Shark, and it's the coolest thing.
Is it not going to get copyrighted?
I think like 7 seconds or something. I think we're fine. If we get a strike, I can sort it. I can edit it out.
Right. Okay.
Let me see. Alexa, play Baby Shark by Pink Fong.
He's sleeping.
He's fine.
Angus will do backup. Oh, eyes have opened. Heads up. Ears twitched.
Oh, here comes Angus. Alexa! Alexa! Oh, stop!
I don't know what it is.
I regret this. I regret this. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. No, he's a big me.
Oh, I regret that.
I had to do something. We got very political.
I know.
I think that's probably not a good thing.
Yeah, so that's what I would have done. Like if I knew,
I wouldn't have done it because Oreo would have been howling. That's
but
not fair.
if I'd known for the fact that he enjoyed it, which I don't think he does because he
But you
sings
can't
along.
do that to him all the time.
Yeah,
and it's only that version.
Yeah.
We tried the Halloween one. We tried the Christmas one. He's not a fan.
I tried playing it on piano.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's literally just that version.
Yeah,
It's fun.
and no other songs. It's so weird.
No.
But then
He does it with the Alexa alarm.
he does it with the alarm. Yeah, he does
Don't
it with
do
the
it
alarm.
again.
So no, I'm not gonna. So that's so. In your opinion, 100%, she's not the asshole.
No.
And there's no devil's advocate. There's nothing there.
No.
Just
Nah, she was reasonable. This is every other day. And then a garden rave on a Wednesday night. Nah. They've got kids. Nah.
would you like to hear some of the comments?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So top comment one.
Did you really say the...
I nearly said the username. We don't do that. If you remember from last time. Not the asshole. They had their rave. You gave them a toddler disco. Fair
Absolutely.
seems fair.
Toddler disco.
I bet Peppa hit harder than their bass drops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next one says, it's a soft, you're the asshole. I get it. You're exhausted. But this kind of thing just escalates. Next time it'll be Baby Shark. And then somebody ends up on a true crime podcast.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but hopefully, so I would say that's on them then, the assholes to be like, okay, they've matched our energy. We're not going to escalate it because if they, I mean, how can you escalate that?
No, I know.
So well, obviously you can, but if they're going to escalate that, then they're even an even bigger asshole. That person's given that they not spoke to them and said, listen, can you turn it down? Be nice, whatever. And they've dismissed them, and they're getting away with it. They've been like, no, that's not happening. Let's match your energy.
Wait a minute. YTA means you're the asshole, right?
Yeah.
You're the asshole, but like heroic. You're the asshole.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I hope you use the Bing Bong song, because nothing says vengeance like Bing Bong Biggity Boggity Boom. That's Peppa Pig, innit? Bing Bong Boo, Bing Bong Boom, Bing 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 De Bong De Bingly Bullity Boo.
Yeah, but it's too soft.
Yeah, I suppose. Not the asshole. Peppa is a weapon. You didn't choose violence. You chose parenthood, and that's
Absolutely.
more terrifying.
Yeah. I can imagine the kids having an absolute ball, dancing about, and actually getting sick of it. Can we put something else on? Okay, what do you want on? Hey, Dougie. Okay, let's do it. Let's play the stick song.
What does ESH mean?
I don't know. Google it. I'll Google it while you mention it.
Yeah, so ESH, whatever that means, is they suck for partying midweek.
Everyone sucks here.
All right, okay. They suck for partying midweek. You suck for using Peppa. Neither of you should be trusted with speakers. And the last one, not the asshole. If they're old enough to stay up till 3 a.m. belting out Bon Jovi, they're old enough to wake up to Miss Rabbit's voice echoing through their hangover.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
like that. Very poetic as well.
Bon Jovi's good as well. I like Bon Jovi.
Living
on a prayer. Sorry.
So that was good. I enjoyed that.
What would you? Well, what do you think?
I'm 100% not,
Into you?
yeah, not the asshole at all. Not even a wee bit. Because
No.
it's just, yeah, not even a wee bit. Would you like some riddles, Maria?
Go on. I feel better. So let's hope I don't let the team down. I'm actually ashamed of the mushroom one last week. I was like, mushroom, of course.
Okay, I've got quite a few. Jill sent in a few.
Oh, thanks,
well.
Jill. Love you.
So some of these are quite good. Some of them, I think you'll already know, but we'll go through them and see.
Okay.
You go at red, but you stop at green. What am I? You go at red, but you stop at green. What am I? Do you feel like this is going to take a while in terms of silence? Because then I can start going to do some promoting here while you're doing that. Is that okay? Okay. Whilst Lisa thinks, make sure, and if you're listening to this...
A matchstick?
No. Like, rate and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you are listening to this on your favourite podcast app, then make sure and leave us a review. 5-star review always gets us pushed up the charts, so it is important, and more people get to see us, more people get to enjoy what we put out there, and eventually it'll start doing some fun things. Do you know what that means? I don't know. Are you going to give up?
I really, really don't want to, but I don't want to milk it for too long.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, we'll put a pin in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm where yesterday follows today and tomorrow. No, sorry, I'll do that again. I am where yesterday follows today and tomorrow is in the middle. What am I?
I am where yesterday follows today and tomorrow's in the middle.
What am I? Remember, if you get this, timestamp it with your comment.
I am where yesterday
and you can,
follows today.
You can beat
Wait, I'm where yesterday follows today.
Mm-hmm. And tomorrow's in the middle.
Oh my God.
You're not well.
I mean, these are hard. Jill, I am where yesterday follows today. That one's confusing me. Yesterday. So yesterday follows today and tomorrow's in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's today. No, wait. Today, tomorrow, yesterday.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Today, tomorrow, yesterday. What am I? Today, tomorrow.
Also, remember, if you run a small business or if you run a big business, get in touch as well. Whether DM is or if you know us, text us and stuff, because we are still looking for active sponsorships. We try and turn this into something. And you could get your name or your business name, spoken about, or even a wee advert created, or a jingle. I might even do a jingle for you, because we spoke about it. I'm writing music now.
I don't know.
Okay, let's put a pin in that one as well. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
Steps.
There we go. There we go. Let's build it back up. A man pushes his car into a hotel and tells the owner that he's bankrupt. Why?
What? A man pushes his car
into a hotel and tells the owner he's bankrupt. Why?
Because he's got no fuel?
No.
I don't know.
Would you like the answers to them now?
No. Right, give me the red. Give me the red. You go on red and you stop on green.
Yeah.
Is it like a matchstick? Is it that kind of thinking? Because a matchstick's red and then you strike it, but then it goes black, not green. That's what made me think that.
Kind of.
You go on red and you stop at green.
Mm-hmm.
All I can think of is a matchstick, but that would be black or grey. I think it's black. Okay, give me the answer.
Flies piss me off.
Give me the answer.
A watermelon.
You go. Oh yeah, but some people eat the green bit.
Are we going on technicalities here?
No, that's fair. Good. That's a good one. I like it. Okay.
I'm where yesterday follows today and tomorrow's in the middle. I'm a dictionary.
Oh, son of a gun.
Fuck. A man pushes his car to a hotel, tells the owner he's bankrupt. Why?
I don't know.
He's playing Monopoly.
I need to play board games more often. I've not played Monopoly in decades.
That is your reason for
That's
not getting
my reason
that.
for not getting that. They're good. Thanks, Jill. Thank you.
Very
Thanks
good.
so much.
I'm going to find.
I'm not doing well.
This is one, and I when I found this one, I was like, oh, I need to do this one because it's funny.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got did I get like one out of that? That's terrible.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sorry, it's really funny. I'm giggling.
You're giggling already?
Giggling because I'm a big baby. I'm a big child. I go in hard. I come out soft. You blow me.
Oh God. Okay.
What am I?
I go in hard. Stop giggling because it's putting me off. I go in hard. I come out soft.
Remember what I said about silence?
What did you say about
I don't know.
silence?
I was talking about on radio. Silence on radio.
I'm thinking like ice cream, but you wouldn't blow ice cream. Some people blow ice cream. I go in hard, come out soft, you blow me. I go in hard.
And it's not what you're... It's not...
I know it's not sexual. Of course it's not sexual. That's why you're giggling.
Yeah, that's why I'm giggling.
I go in hard. I'm thinking, what do you blow? You blow a candle. Oh, candle. No, yeah. Because it's soft, goes wax.
Where does it go in?
Oh, yeah, fair.
Well, I mean, no.
Don't know.
It is chewing gum.
Oh, okay. Letting the team down.
Right, before we wrap this up...
Wait, I've got an email.
Oh my goodness, so we have another email.
I know, I'm so excited. I actually got really emotional, didn't I?
We have
I
had
was like...
2 emails so far, which is
People are
great.
emailing us.
Remember, podcast at wearewingingit.uk.
Thank you. I don't know, can I say the person's name?
If they put it in the email, then yeah.
Yeah, they did. So it's Ellie. Will I say her full name?
if you want to, I don't know.
Okay, I'll just say Ellie, just in case. So, hi, Chris and Lisa. I've been really enjoying the podcast. Thank you. I usually listen once the kids are finally in bed, and it's honestly become a bit of a lifeline. It makes me feel a little less alone in the chaos. I've got 3 kids under 10, and bedtime has become something I dread. We do the whole routine properly, bath, teeth, story, lights out, but every night still turns into a mess. One's itchy, one's suddenly drawing on the walls, and the youngest wants to talk about what happens when the sun dies. They just don't seem to accept that bedtime is an actual thing. I'm trying not to rely on bribery or guilt trips, but nothing seems to stick. I'm tired and feeling like I'm getting it all wrong. So I guess I just wanted to ask how you handle it. Do you have any tips for getting kids to stay in bed? Or is this just one of those things we all have to survive? Thanks for doing what you do. It really helps to hear other people are winging it too. Ellie.
That's lovely.
Alone in the chaos, you're not alone.
No, absolutely not.
Definitely not alone. And we've been there. We're still there.
Yeah, definitely.
We're still there. Yeah, we get... Oh, why am I echoing?
That's okay, I was just checking something.
We get, the middle one comes down. I'm still echoing.
No,
Am I
you're
not? I can hear it. Maybe it's my hearing aid. The middle one comes down.
We get this all the time. We've actually had this constantly since the first one.
We've said that it's our time. It's grown up time now. So go to bed. If you need to draw or read, fine, as long as you draw on paper, not on the walls, which we've also had. Do you know what? It's hard though. Mm-hmm. It is really hard. I don't know if you're a single parent, but what we take it in turns, didn't we? Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. You're not alone.
What I will say though is,
pick your battles.
When it does get better, it feels great. It feels like you've finally won. Mm-hmm. Like right now, our youngest is excellent at taking herself to bed. Yeah, and it's just a recent like past week or so.
She's like, I'm going to go brush my teeth, but I'll say goodnight now so I don't come back down. And I'm like, okay, give me a big hug. And then she goes brush teeth, and then she goes to bed.
And that's the last we hear from her.
Nice.
But it happens, and the thing as well is that for some reason, I think it's nosiness, right? I genuinely think the kids want to know what's going on. What happens when
I'm sleeping?
Yeah.
FOMO.
And they also know the right things to say.
Oh my God.
So we don't dismiss them.
Alyssa once came down and said to me, Mummy, she was about 5, I love you so much. I just want to be stuck to you forever. And I was like, oh, okay, come give me a hug. You can stay up for a wee bit longer. And then I'm pretty sure Summer and Erica tried it, and I was like, yeah, bed. I'm on to you. Go to bed. And I think you get to know their trick. They're so manipulative, and though, aren't they?
It's difficult, though, as well, because sometimes they do hit out with the ones that that they're only saying it to get out of being in bed. But
like what?
When they start like talking about who they miss and
yeah.
But at the same point, you cannot dismiss that feeling.
No, it's hard. It's really, really difficult. I do think it's a sort of rite of passage. It's something that you kind of do have to just sort of survive. Mm-hmm. But you're definitely not alone. It's really, really difficult to feel, especially if you feel like everyone else has got it together. Everyone else's kids, they don't. But some people do.
I have not met a single parent. I've not met any parent that has had bedtime down to a science.
So I think what's difficult is when we were told it was bedtime, we just went to bed. I'm really sorry if you can hear that. My stomach's rumbling. I need to have lunch. We just went to bed. We just did what we did, but that was because we were scared not to, because there was consequences, and the consequences were, you got a slap on the bum. But we don't do that now. So I don't know. You're definitely not alone, but it is really difficult. And I think all kids go through phases, and you've obviously got 3. We've also got 3, and it sometimes feels never ending, doesn't it? With it, and if it's exhausting. You're also, by the end of the day, you're exhausted, and so your patience is thinner. Is that the right term?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what I mean, you're just like, oh my god, would you just go to bed? I need some me time. I need just to chill out. And yeah,
You are not a bad parent for not wanting to spend time with your kids.
absolutely.
After.
Yeah.
There was a joke that about Bandit, from Bluey. Like all these
I love Bluey.
Yeah,
Watch Bluey.
all these
Bluey's
dads
so
are
good.
like, oh, I feel so guilty. Why can't I, be like Bandit? And
Was this your Dad Bluey forum?
something like that, yeah. And somebody responded like, he only plays with them for 7 minutes a day. But at the same point, and you were saying in your email as well that you don't want to resort to bribery, to whatever else. But see, at the end of the day, do what works. And I know. I mean, you don't like the bribery thing.